Hey guys, come on downstairs. We'll bring a little Cincinnati Reds rebuild to you today. Bear with me, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Have a head cold or COVID, who knows what it is. Let's get into this one. We're coming off an 8-3 win over the Miami Marlins. We have 3 more games with the Marlins. Then we've got 3 against the Brewers, 3 more against Miami. And then we get into a St. Louis series that takes us into the month of September. And then we play the Detroit Tigers, and we're going to play the game on September 3rd against Detroit. Up until that point, we're going to quick manage. We sit at 59 and 64. We're 13 games behind the Cardinals as we play out the string of this season. And let's get back into the Miami series. Coming off an 8-3 win, Trevor Rogers is going to face Jeff Hoffman. In the second game of the series, we get the win to improve to 60 and 64. The Fish are having a pretty good year at 70 and 54. And so we get the win in game number 2. So we're up 2-0 in the series. Ross Detweiler against Brandon Bailey in game number 3. And we get the win there as well. So we go up 3-0 on the series, guarantee ourselves a series win in this 4-game set. 3-1 Cincinnati win. Brandon Bailey with the win. Ross Detweiler with the loss. Amir Garrett picks up save number 6 since taking over as our closer. Final game of the series, Pablo Lopez, 15-7, a 2.46 ERA, probably in the Cy Young discussions, but we get the win 2-0 against him as he takes his 8th loss of the season. Luis Castillo goes 7 2/3, gives up no runs, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts. Amir Garrett picks up save number 7. So on to the Milwaukee Brewers on the road. We sit at 62 and 64, 12 games behind the Redbirds in the National League Central. 7.5 games ahead of the Brewers for second place. Corbin Burns will face Tyler Malley. A couple of pretty good ERAs there. Burns at 2.94, Malley at 3.18. And the Reds get the win. We've got a little winning streak going on now. What are we up to? 5 games at least? 5-game winning streak? 63 and 64. We're creeping within reach of 500. Second game of this series is Vladimir Gutierrez against Freddie Peralta. And we get the win again. 6th straight win for our Reds. 4-2 victory. Joey Votto with a home run and 3 RBIs for us. Amir Garrett with another save. Save number 9. All right, so we go for the sweep against the Brewers here in game number 3. Adrian Hauser against Jeff Hoffman, and we get it. We have won 7 in a row, guys. We are now a game above 500, which is incredible because we were sellers at the trade deadline. If we can finish above 500, I would be pleased with that, considering the moves that we made at the trade deadline to go get some prospects. So we're 65 and 64. We're still 11 games behind the Cardinals. It would be a long shot for us to catch them here in the final month of the season. And we start another series, this time on the road against Miami. And we get the win again. We've won 8 in a row. What is going on with this team? They're not supposed to pull off a run like this. Not in September when they're playing teams that, like the Fish, who are going for the playoffs. Pablo Lopez with another game against us. He's 15-8. Last time he pitched was against us, it looks like. And our winning streak is snapped. A 6-2 loss. Starling Marte with a home run and 4 RBIs for Miami. And now we've got Tyler Malley against Sandy Alcantara in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And we get the win, 4-1. So let's start a new winning streak. Miami's kind of sliding a little bit. They're down to 10 games above 500. Amir Garrett in double-digit saves now. And we've got a 3-game home series against the St. Louis Cardinals before we get into our game against the Tigers. So we're going to quick manage that one as well. I'm just showing you the scores, but just know that I did quick manage these. We are 9-1 in our last 10 games. And now we've got the Cardinals in our sights. If we can pull off a sweep against the Cardinals, maybe we can make this interesting. I don't know. There's game number 1. We get a 6-3 win. Heath Hembry with the win in relief for the Reds. Amir Garrett with another save. His 12th of the season. Tyler Naquin homered, had 2 RBIs in the game. Jeff Hoffman on the hill for us here in the second game of this series at home against the Redbirds, and we win again. 6-3. Sal Romano with the win. Amir Garrett with another save. Mike Moustakas with a home run and 3 RBIs. And don't look now, but we're 4 games over 500, and now we're facing Jack Flaherty. This would be a tough one to win. Brandon Bailey against Flaherty, and we crush him 7-1. Are you kidding me? We are up to 70-65. We're absolutely tearing it up right now with a whole bunch of AAA guys. Brandon Bailey spent half the year at AAA. So we sweep the Cardinals, and now we've got the Detroit Tigers. We're going to play this game here on September 3rd. We are now 8 games behind the Cardinals. They are 5-5 in their last 10. We are 9-1. 70-65 overall. And look at the wild card race. The Dodgers and the Nationals would be your 2 wild card teams. The Braves, game and a half back. The Marlins, 4 back. We are 6 back, so we're not out of the race that way. We're still a long shot. Got some teams to hop over, but hey, we're hot right now. Let's see what happens. The Tigers, 55-80. 21 games behind the Twins for first place in the AL Central. This game is going to pit Spencer Turnbull against Luis Castillo. And let's get ourselves out to Great American Ballpark. Turnbull, 5-12, a 3.77 ERA. Both teams wearing throwbacks from the early 1900s. Luis Castillo, 4.08 ERA, 8-9. We need more out of him next year. He's got to be in the 3s, ERA-wise. Preferably 3.5 or lower. End of the first inning, no score as Moustakas grounds into the inning-ending ground out. And now we have Baddoo at the plate for the Tigers. Runner on second, and Baddoo's going to send this one into the right center gap. That's going to plate a run, and Detroit is on the board first. Middle of the second, 1-0 Tigers. We're going to skip ahead here to the 4th inning. This is Nikki Del Monaco, called up at the trade deadline after we traded some players away. 2-0 count. Del Monaco gets a hold of this one to deep left center. The center fielder doesn't move. That tells you all you need to know. That one is out of here. Del Monaco with the Oppo home run. And it's now 2-1 Cincinnati. Let's go to the 5th inning. 2-1 Reds. Heimer Candelario at the plate now for the Tigers. Runner on second. 1-2 count. And Candelario is going to give Detroit the lead back. Three to 2 Tigers. Home run by Candelario. Would not be good to sweep the Cardinals and then start off with a loss to the 80-loss Tigers. Heath Hembry coming in to replace Castillo. He's facing Jake Rogers here. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the delivery from Hembry. And he gets Rogers to swing through the fastball. Middle of the 6th. Tigers by 1. Let's go to the 7th inning. Cionel Perez making his 10th appearance of the season for us. Facing Castro with a runner on second. 2 outs, 2-2 delivery. Castro is going to dump this one into center field. That one's going to be deep enough to score the run. Here comes the throw. It's not cut off. And Castro is going to get to second. Akiyama missed the short cutoff guy. And now Carson Fulmer pitching for the Reds. Ground ball to short. Suarez on to first for the out. It's 4-2. Willie Castro puts another run on the board for Detroit. Let's go to the 8th inning now. This is Lucas Sims. Making appearance number 61 on the year. He's facing Akil Baddoo. And Badoo's going to drive this one deep to right. It's a solo shot. Puts another one on the board. That's the 9th home run of the year for Baddoo. It's now 5-2. Pitch was up and in, and Baddoo turns on it. And now the Tigers bringing in a new pitcher, pulling off the double switch here. Gregory Soto. 19 and a third innings on the season is all. He's facing Eugenio Suarez. With runners on first and second, a home run would tie this game up. And Suarez is going to drive this one into the gap. It's going to drop. One run's going to score. It's now 5-3 with nobody out in the 8th. Aristides Aquino into pinch run for Cincinnati. Moustakas at the plate. Home run would give the Reds the lead. He hits this one to left. This one's got a chance. Center fielder tracking, and it's going to drop and bounce off the top of the wall. One run scores. Another one's going to hold up at third with nobody out. And just like that, we have the go-ahead run in scoring position. The bullpen faltering here for Detroit. Tariq Skubal on to try to stop the bleeding Nikki Del Monaco. 2 for 3 with a home run earlier in the game. Runners on second and third. He tries to check his swing. He can't hold up. And now we're going to have Jonathan India into pinch hit. With one out and the tying run 90 feet away, we could tie this game up without a hit. And India's going to do more than that. Jonathan India. Only his 9th home run of the season, but it's a big one. And the Reds have come back to take the lead in the 8th. 5-run inning. What is up with this team? Not giving up. Let's go to the 9th. We're going to chase down those Cardinals if we can. Unbelievable. We still got the month of September to go. Going to try to close this one out. Amir Garrett serves up a nice easy fly ball to Castellanos in right. Victor Reyes at the plate now with one out. 2-run Cincinnati lead. Top of the 9th inning. Amir Garrett looking to close things down in this game. Ground ball right side. This is Jonathan India on to first. And there are 2 outs for Heimer Candelario. Candelario homered earlier in the game. And he takes ball 1 from Amir Garrett. Second pitch is a backhill slider. He swings over it. Count runs to 2-1. Candelario swings through that one. It's a 2-2 count. Here's the delivery. Fouled off by Candelario, trying to keep this game alive. And then a line drive softly to third. Moustakas gloves it. And the comeback is complete. A 5-run bottom of the 8th inning. The Reds get the win in game number 1 of this series. 136th game of the season. We've got 26 games left. And we sit at, what is that, 7 games behind St. Louis. 7 games back, 26 games left. It's a long shot. But we just got to keep playing every game, I guess. All right, let's look at the standings here. Mets, 5 games up on the Nationals. Cardinals, 7 games up on us. In the West, you've got the Padres, 5.5 games over the Dodgers. And let's look at the wild card. The Dodgers and the Nationals, your 2 wild card teams. The Braves just a half game back. The Marlins 4 back, and we are 5 back. So we're not out of the wild card race either. The Yankees have an 8-game lead in the East. The Twins a 1-game lead over the White Sox in the Central. The Angels, 1-game lead over the Mariners. In the West, surprising Mariners, 76 and 59. The Mariners and the White Sox would be your 2 wild card teams. The Astros, 4 games back, and the Rays, 6.5 games back. And that is Cincinnati Reds rebuild number 13 on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.